best. April Fools, but that's not as good as some of the pranks some of the students at Northwest have played. Let's check out this edition's curveball.
Okay, you know, on your sink, you tape the, the sprayer. You tape it, so when the person turns on the sink, it sprays them.
Saying that you're sick when you really aren't.
Gotcha. My boss told me I was fired.
Pushing people over.
I'm a millionaire.
Are you serious?
Yeah. April Fools.
Oh, no!
We can ask at the principal. We can do something now at the principal.
You want to do an April Fool's joke?
An April Fool's joke.
An April Fool's joke? It's past April Fools. I don't know.
The shaving cream in an Oreo?
That's a very interesting question.
Take your time. Pribyl wrote this letter to Dr. Murphy that basically, I can't remember, like it fired half the staff or something like that.
High school administration.
What do you have to say to that?
Thinks administration's a funny joke?
Yeah.
I don't know what to think about that.
Putting a saran wrap on a toilet seat.
I've heard that one before.
When I tell people that I'm pregnant, that gets them good. I'm putting 100 live crickets in somebody's car.
Really cool April Fool's joke that you've heard of. That's a really good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was good. That was good.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
Made a living room in my sunroof's front yard with the large item pickup.
Really?
Yeah.
Complete with the toilet and everything. We took the Icy Cool heat rub for muscle pain and we rubbed it on all the toilet seats in the school, except for 2 so we could use them, my friend and I.
Putting my dad's Jeep out on our yard on the corner with the big for sale sign on it. Duct taping the door shut. Filling the shampoo bottles with syrup, eggs and whipped cream and shoes. Taking all the desks out of a teacher's room and putting them into another room and then telling them they can't open their doors because of insecticide. Put string all over the room so when you wake up, it knocks everything in your room down.
Shaving cream in a cream puff, putting eggs in shoes, and they used to send letters of acceptance to all women's colleges to a bunch of my male senior students.
Wow, you really got me, Sarah. Speaking of April Fools, we decided to follow one of our school's top pranksters.
Most fellow teachers and students of communication arts teacher Rick Pribyl know that come April Fool's Day, they should watch their backs. Pribyl has become notorious for playing outrageous jokes, and over the years, one thing has become clear. No one is safe. Emily and I decided that we wanted to get in on whatever sick prank Pribyl had planned for this year's April Fool's Day.
Focusing on Brian Murphy and Jim McCrossan. They're 2 good friends of mine. I came up with the idea of, and I went out and found this pond out by Bonner Springs. But I've told him that there's a farmer over there who has given me permission to hunt on his pond. He has it's almost a small lake, huge pond, and that we can use his boat. And he's got a duck blind out in the middle of this lake, and you can shoot as many ducks as you want and geese. And so I told Brian about that, and I also told Jim McCrossan, who loves guns. So I told and Jim, he wants to do that too. So with that in mind, on Saturday morning, which happens to be April Fool's Day, and in the midst of all this, they've forgotten it's April Fool's Day. I hope we're going to meet at about 4:30 in the morning. The idea is they're going to come out and we're going to go duck hunting. The other thing is everyone has to be camouflaged. I've got 2 flat bottom boats over there. I'll let them have one that has a motor, and I've got just enough gas in the motor for them to get out to about the middle of this lake, and the motor's going to stop because there's no more gas and there's no paddles in this. The thing I haven't told them is that this is a sewer pond, and the idea is they're going to get out in the middle of this, and their motor's going to stop, and they won't have a paddle, and they'll have to find their way back.
Pribyl told us that we should interview both McCrossan and Murphy and tell them we were filming a story on teachers' hobbies outside of school, and that's why we would be hunting with them. Decked out in camo, we arrived in the senior lot around 4:15 a.m. to meet the men who were about to be pranked. The only thing we needed to do now was apply the face paint. As 4:30 approached, we anxiously awaited the arrival of Murphy and McCrossan. With only minutes remaining, Pribyl ran to his car to get something and handed us a packet of papers that he told us were directions to Bonner Springs.
To the Bonner Springs Pond, there are a couple of things that I want to make sure that you understand. Thank you for getting up and being here at 4:15 a.m. on Saturday morning when other teenagers will be sleeping until noon today. Thank you for dressing up for this cold morning, and thank you for taking the time to be in camouflage. We certainly do not want to scare the ducks.
I have told you all my April Fool's secrets, except one.
That one thing is spelled Slooflirpa. Now say it loudly. Slooflirpa.
Now say it backwards.
April Fools.
April Fools. For you see, Andrea and Emily.
What?
Wait, hold on. What's that say? Let me know.
You have to be kidding me. You have to be kidding me, Emily.
Wait, what happened?
This year's April Fool's target all along has been you. So what's our story going to be?
Actually, your story is about you guys. Me and Andrew are supposed to help you out.
Look at my face! No way! Okay, so Emily and I were told that we were to be at school at 4:15 because we were going to tape a prank that Pribyl was playing on McCrossan and Murphy. Well, apparently there's no prank because we got here and basically the joke's on us and we look like ridiculous. And
Emily and I soon realized that the joke all along had been on us. All the interviews we did with Murphy and McCrossan were fake. All the equipment we had set up for the hunt was worthless. Soon, we found out that Pribyl, McCrossan, and Murphy weren't the only ones in on this prank.
Did you know?
I'm shooting a story for D.O.
You knew about it? Kevin!
No wonder they use the same words.
Beautiful, pristine areas of the water.
I understand there's a beautiful, pristine pond.
Pristine. Yeah, pristine my I'm sorry.
After we cooled down, Emily and I went to Pribyl to ask him what made the two of us such a good April Fool's joke target.
I was hoping for your weakness, which is you do anything for a story.
A weakness we quickly discovered provided humor for everyone but us. In distress, this is Andrea Samarco and Emily Peterman for Husky Headlines, warning you all to beware of Pribyl.
I'm so mad right now.
Our faces are painted and everything.
Not gonna lie, that was funny.
And I thought I was gullible.
Well, that's all we have for this edition's Husky Headlines. I'm Sarah Dula.
And I'm Logan Derry. Have a great day.
You guys. You guys were so eager to get it filmed that he did the joke on you.
Who does that? Are you